Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who've been following along, know that I've been going across Southeast Asia, Thailand, Vietnam, Japan, but now I'm back in the good old USA. I'm back home for a while, visiting with family and friends, and planning my next adventure and journey, which I hope to bring you along with me as well. So right now I'm in southeastern North Carolina, a little town called Richlands, North Carolina, as we call it. I'm at a local park called Steed Park. They have a walking track. I plan on doing some walking every day as much as I can until it gets so hot and humid where it's not comfortable anymore, much like Thailand and Vietnam. But I walked so much when I was in Thailand and Vietnam that when I'm not walking every day here, that I'm back in America, I feel like I'm not doing myself justice. So there's a local park that's a few miles, kilometers, whatever, away from me, and I like to come here right now. It's very cool temperature. This morning is showing about 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Perfect weather for walking. This park is in a rural country setting. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you a cornfield that's freshly planted and freshly come up. It's right beside, and let you see just how country it is. So it really is a nice little park. The walking track is about 3/4 of a mile, so I like to make 2 laps on it early in the morning, get my exercise in. Then I go to the thrift shop here in town and do a little thrifting, which, believe it or not, I've been wanting a pair of good hiking shoes called Keens. Keens are really good and they're very expensive here in America, and I'll show you. I found a pair. Brand new, never used, at the community center, which is a thrift store, for $6 US. Win. Brand new, and they fit perfectly. Imagine that. What are the odds, right? So I got me a pair of those, and I'm breaking them in now, so when I do go back to Thailand, Japan, Vietnam, Malaysia, Cambodia, I've got a good pair of hiking shoes that are broken in. So anyway, about where I'm at, as those of you that's followed me found that, saw that I flew out of Japan, Haneda, Japan, into Detroit to Charlotte Douglas. I visited with my son and his family there for a week, and then I came back here to where I'm currently at to visit with the rest of my family. So like I said, now I'm hitting the park, I'm exercising while the weather's good, and it's a good time to get my exercise in. So I thought I'd bring you along for the journey. They have disc golf, frisbee golf here. I've never played that, and I understand some people play it at night. But I guess you stand at certain places and throw the frisbee into here. I guess that's the way that works. I'm not sure, but it seems to be a popular activity here in this park. A lot of people walking, same as me, walking their dogs, walking their kids in the strollers, jogging. It's a nice little public park. They have some facilities for basketball, tennis, and stuff like that. So I really like it. So what are my plans for the future? Where do I plan to go from here? How long am I going to stay here? I'll stay here through the end of September. Sometime in August, school starts back and my grandchildren go back to school. So September seemed to be a good time to leave before the first frost and it starts getting cold, and that way I can go back to Southeast Asia. I've already booked my ticket. September 28th, I'll be heading back to Japan for 4 nights to Yokohama Bay, Then after that, I will go most likely direct to Udon Thani, or maybe Phuket. Not sure right now, but those will be the options that I have. Anyway, like I said, for sure, Tokyo Yokohama Bay is the first stop in September, and I plan on bringing you along with me. What's nice about North Carolina right now is it's spring. There's a lot of pollen in the air. Everything's blooming. Everything's having babies. All the wild animals, the coyotes, the birds, everything is just spring has sprung here. So if you have hay fever and allergies, it's probably not a good time of year, but weather-wise, it's a really good time of the year. So like I said, I'll be here throughout the summer, and I'll probably make a few more videos. I'll be doing some trips with my daughter and her family. We're going to Hershey Park, Pennsylvania, and we're going to DC again. We went to DC last year. We liked it. We're going back again this year, and we'll bring you along with us and let you see some of the sights and areas. So anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around, do a little walking, and let you see a little bit more of the park, okay?
Morning.
Hey, good morning. See people walking their dogs out in the man's cornfield for some reason, but anyway. Here's the basketball courts. There's a sand beach volleyball, a pavilion for picnicking that you can rent out if you have big parties, tennis court, some soccer nets to play soccer. It's a really good little park. I like it. It's good to see that the taxes go for something good. Good morning. The good thing about walking in a park like this is, unlike Bangkok or Thailand in general, where the sidewalks are horrible, big holes, sewers are not all covered up adequately. You could slip, fall, break an ankle, break a leg. You have to always be looking down when you're walking in Thailand, especially. I found Vietnam to be less like that, or the areas that I visited in Vietnam, but Thailand sidewalks are not good at all. So I don't have to look down as much here because it's a well-groomed walking path. There's an elementary school over there. Actually, that's where my grandson goes and my daughter teaches. So I kind of am close to them when I'm over here walking. Eventually it'll get so hot and humid here. July and August is just horrible. And then we got hurricane season coming. Hurricane season technically arrives around June 1st. That's kind of the way they categorize it, June 1st through October 1st. I hope that we don't have any events like that this year. Not looking forward to that. So fingers crossed that nobody has any events like that. See? Beautiful park, beautiful blue skies. Nice. So some may be asking, okay, where is Richlands, North Carolina? Anybody that has ever known anything about the Marine Corps or military in general has heard of Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. So Richlands is just a few miles, I would say southwest of Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. Camp Lejeune is a large Marine Corps base. We also have Fort Bragg. Oh, look, a rabbit. That was cool. Anyway, sorry. We also have Fort Bragg Army Base in Fayetteville, North Carolina. and we have Seymour Johnson Air Force Base in Goldsboro, North Carolina. So where I'm at now is kind of like in the middle of the triangle of all those huge military bases. So if anything bad would ever go down, North Carolina would probably be a target right away for enemy. But anyway, that being said, so that's kind of where we're at. We're on the coast by Wilmington, North Carolina, Wrightsville Beach, Morehead City. Also on the western side of North Carolina, we have the mountains. We have Grandfather Mountain, we have the Appalachian Mountains, the Blue Ridge Parkway, which is a nice national park that runs through North Carolina, Cherokee, North Carolina. So we have, North Carolina has the mountains and the coast, kind of like Thailand and Vietnam. But so last year the mountains got hit really bad with Hurricane Helene. It came on shore and then it went over the mountains as a tropical storm and dumped a lot of water, and the ravines, the reservoirs, they just couldn't hold it all and dumped it and washed entire towns away, unfortunately. There's still people that are still missing, actually, and it's going to take a long time to rebuild. So there's been a lot of events going on here that's hit the national news lately, and Hurricane Helene was one of them from last year. But the mountains are beautiful. They're resilient. They will bounce back. Nice apple orchards over there. I like to go there and pick apples, peaches and stuff, fruit with my family. Been there several times. Plan on going again this year with my family and do some peach picking. And we'll bring you along for that as well. So anyway, I'm just going to turn the camera around and walk a little bit and let you see a little bit more of the park, okay? Had to stop in the shade there and check my phone. It was kind of going off there for a little bit. Actually starting to get out of breath. Maybe I'm not. I missed walking yesterday because it was raining. So I need to get back in shape. So every day that I can, I'm going to walk here. Normally me and my family after dinner we'll walk a little short distance from their house. So as much as I can walk and try to get back in shape for my next visit to Southeast Asia, then that's what I'm going to try to do. So anyway, please like, subscribe, and share. Just hit the subscribe button. We would appreciate it, as we're still trying to build the channel. It's been an undertaking, but still trying. I'm not going to give up on it. So if you can, subscribe and share if you can as well. If anybody likes to see travelers, I'll be doing a video soon about how to solo travel. If you're thinking about it, or if you have reservations about it, how to do it, things that'll make it easier for you and things of that nature. So I'll be doing a video on that as well. See, they even have exercise stations here you could stop at and do exercises. It's actually a little busy this morning. So if you've ever been to North Carolina, send me a comment in the message box down below. Put a comment, tell me where you've been and what you think of it. If you have any questions about North Carolina, I've lived here all my life. Grew up here, born, raised here. I have traveled extensively. I was in the Navy, went to the Middle East for a while, or the Mediterranean area actually, while I was in the Navy, which I think is what got me the traveling bug. So even though I'm born and raised here, I've always come back here, but I've always traveled extensively. So I know a lot about North Carolina after living here for 63 years. If you have any questions, just put them down in the comment box and I'll try to answer those for you. North Carolina is a beautiful state. Like I said, it has the beaches and the mountains. A lot of people from up north are moving here now because the property is so much cheaper and the taxes have been so much cheaper for so long. I don't know how much longer that'll hold out, but we won't get into that. But you know, so it really is a beautiful state. There's a lot of things it could do better, like most states, but there's a lot of stuff it does good as well. You get all 4 seasons here, unlike in Southeast Asia where you just got dry and rainy. Those are your 2 seasons. But here you actually get, that's why I'm leaving in September, because starting around October you'll get the first frost and then you'll start getting freezing temperatures, and I'm not good with that. So that's why I'll be heading to the Far East during that time frame, and like I said, I will bring you along with me. So I'll make this a short video. I won't keep you much longer. I will turn the camera around one more time and let's see a little bit more of the park, and then we'll end it, okay? See, that's the school that my daughter teaches at, and my grandson currently goes to. There's a parking area where we just came from. Softball areas. So I like to see the counties and towns making investments in these public areas so people can get something for the money. If you're going to pay a lot of taxes, do something for the people that is paying it. Another exercise station. I haven't gotten to the exercise part of it yet, so just doing the walking. Look both ways. I see the flags are at half-mast, the North Carolina flag and the American flag. I don't know if they've got the flag at half-mast because of the Pope passing. I'm not sure. I don't look at a lot of news. News is depressing mostly, and it's really not news. It's more of opinion than anything else. So I really don't look at that. So I don't know. Maybe that's the reason why. But anyway, if you know, put a comment down below and let me know why you think the flag is at half-mast here in North Carolina. I'm sure if it is the Pope, it's across America. Not exactly sure. Maintenance workers out working on the field here. Looks like there might be some soccer activities coming up. It smells delicious. Not quite sure what that is, but it smells so good. The bees will soon be all over that. That's what I like about spring. Everything's blooming. The bees are coming out. It's very nice. See, there's more. If you know what that is, put a comment down below. Let me know. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to end it here. Thank you for coming along with me. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. You'll be seeing another video coming out pretty soon from me about solo travel, how to do it, how to conquer your fears, some things that might help you, and how to get started. Very simple, very basic, and very easy. Once again, sorry it's been a little bit a time before I've posted a video, but like I said, I've been visiting family, been getting reestablished after being gone almost a year, and trying to get back into the routine. But I'm going to start back posting a little more frequently here. If you're interested in USA videos, America, North Carolina, places here, like I said, I'm going to DC, Hershey Park, Pennsylvania, and a few other places. So I'm going to bring you along, and I hope you enjoy it. Once again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for coming along, and thank you so much. Peace out from Richlands, North Carolina.